glad the snow. We're just glad the snow wasn't tonight. So here's where they're checking in here. Here is a sample.
Dude, imagine participating in the caucuses in -40 weather for like the big racist, the woman racist, or the Italian racist, or the Indian racist that's more openly Indian than the woman racist. It's awesome. But many opportunities here. Or my goat, Asa Hutchinson. I call him Ada Hutchinson. I won't tell you why.
You are basically in charge of the organization for all 40 precincts in this county, Potawatomi County, which is a very active voting county. What are the biggest challenges that you've had in getting people to the caucus sites, the weather and everything else?
Well, to the caucus sites, that's the problem. Is not so much in the city of Council Bluffs, because the streets are a lot of state highways. A lot of the streets are well maintained. Right. It's more the rural area where you might have a gravel road, and with these frigid temperatures, that just turns that road into ice.
Talk to me about what one lady told you. She's in her 80s.
I did. I had a dear, loyal Republican who.
Bro, if you're in your 80s and
she was quite upset because this will be the first caucus that she misses because she can't get out of her road because.
Oh no, dude! I told you, old people love voting. Like, they love voting so much. It is their favorite activity. I swear to God, nothing can get in the way of old people in voting. They literally love voting. This is their most favorite activity, and it's almost always voting for the most genocidal candidate. Okay, some of you say cruising, like going on cruise ships. Wrong. The number one hobby of old people is to go out and vote for who is going to make things worse for the next generation. That's it. They're just like, oh yeah, fucking stick it to those piece of shit youths, dude. I love it. Oh, I'm going to go vote for the most genocidal one. Oh yeah. Which one is nuking Iran first? I'll vote for that one.
Hi guys, we're live. I just wanted to talk to you. Are you excited to be here?
I am.
Yeah. Have you caucused before?
I have, but I haven't voted before.
So. Okay. So, and you're here with your whole family.
Yes.
Your mom's a little shy. That's okay. Yeah. And everybody else. What made you want to come out on such a frigid night?
I think it's more important now more than ever to just speak out and make your voice heard. It's hard times, and we need to make sure we have a good leader in office.
Okay. It's a secret ballot, so you don't have to tell me, but have you decided who you're going to caucus for?
I have.
Will you tell me?
Donald Trump.
Yes! Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Of
I appreciate
course!
it. Thank you.
Of course!
So this is the kind of thing that we're seeing here.
She said it's more important than ever. It's more important than ever to go out and caucus for Trump in minus 40-degree weather.
Since I was 18, yeah.
Since you were 18. So how many is this? Do you know?
I'm 65.
Okay.
So yeah.
We'll do the math.
Yeah. A couple. Yeah.
How important? I mean, it is frigid outside. Some of the roads are not great.
We're Iowan. We're tough. Yeah. We're hardy. We're the breadbasket of America. And what we know is that this is saving our nation right now. We need to make decisions in regard to the average working family to get ahead financially. They are struggling. You need 11,430 statistics that came out from the government 2 weeks ago. You need that a year to break even.
Have you decided who you're going to caucus for?
DeSantis.
How come?
Because he proved in Florida, I'm an anti. I'm a former registered nurse, and he proved in Florida that he kept the deaths down.
God, I love America so much. I love American politics. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back.
Thank you for talking to us.
She said I'm an anti-vaxxer with her whole ass chest,
Karen,
dude.
Thank you.
Let's
so
go.
You see that this is the
Why
kind
is
of
she
thing
a
that
former
is
registered nurse? I wonder.
As I said, hundreds here.
I love anti-nurses.
When
They're
this
the
actually
best.
gets started at the top of the hour, people who are representatives from the campaigns begin to make their pitches to people who haven't decided yet. Jake.
Dana, I did the math, and no one has ever accused me of being a math genius, but I think Karen has been to every single Republican
I'm glad
caucus.
You did.
Iowa caucus since 1976, since the first time that the caucus was first in the nation for the Republicans in 76. Check with her to see if my math is.
That's impressive.
I'd like to know who she voted for. That'd be
I'll get back to you.
That'd be interesting. Let's check in with Kate Baldwin now. She's in Ames, Iowa, at a site. Kate.
Hey, I'm not doing math on air. I'm just going to say that right now, Jake. We're in Ames, Iowa. This is Sawyer Elementary School, where there are 3 of the 24 precincts.
Wait, what? 50% of the Iowa nurses refuse to take the vaccine? That's not a joke? Shut up. No way. Are you serious? No shot, dude. No way. Oh my God. Half of Iowa care facility workers refuse vaccination, creating a stockpile of unused vaccine. It's not nurses, but...
So I've caucused several times before.
Several times, but for Democrat.
Last election I caucused with Democrats, and so this election I wanted to come back and caucus with Republicans.
Nikki Haley.
Tell me why.
I've kept really close watch on the election and listened to all the candidates and tried to make an educated decision, so I felt it was important to come and support the candidate that I chose.
It's a secret ballot, and here at this site, this is the critical tool, if I may borrow for 1 second, colored index cards. The caucus captains, they want you to put it there. This is the ballot. You fill it out. If your vote's
Have you seen Maduro on the vaccines? Thank God we're vaccinated.
It's to avoid any funny business.
He said, thank God we're vaccinated with the Russian, Chinese, and Cuban vaccine because Western vaccines are a disaster. 1,000 people have died from those. He's such an idiot, dude. That is so stupid.
Caucus for Nikki Haley.
Yes, I called it!
What determined that? What's driving your decision tonight?
I think she's going to be very strong in foreign policy. I was debating
dumbass
between her
liberals,
and Vivek,
baby!
And I think her foreign policy is just going to be a lot stronger than what he was proposing. And I think with the current times globally, that's going to be very important for a president.
There's been a lot said about Ron DeSantis.
Idiot. He said he caucused for the Democrats, and now he's caucusing for Nikki Haley. Hey, that's CNN's doing, by the way. Thank you, CNN, for doing a town hall. That was so sick of you.
Okay. Sorry, Jake. Well, we've got a building crowd here, and there was some question about turnout. I don't think those questions are there anymore because the turnout is very, very strong here at Kern Middle School in Potawatomi County in Council Bluffs. I'm going to talk to a voter here, Angie Thomas. Angie, hi. Thanks for talking to us. First, talk to us about the whole buildup about the weather and turnout. It's not affecting this place. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, of course, I'd have liked it to be warmer, but I think it was important to come out to the caucus tonight, and I was really excited about it.
You're switching from Trump to DeSantis. Talk to me about, the reasons that you want to do that tonight.
I just really like what DeSantis stands for. I think he stands for family. I like the cleaned up campaign he's ran. It was really been clean. It hasn't tore people down, and I appreciate that.
Would the speeches by the surrogates maybe change your mind, or are you pretty much set in what you want to do tonight?
I want to listen to what they have to say. I'm interested in what they have to say.
So you might change.
That's a possibility, I suppose. It's my daughter's first time, so it's very important to bring her and see the process.
That's great. Is she going to be voting too?
Yes.
Great. How excited are you about that?
Really excited.
Is there a divide in the family about who's supporting who?
No, but I think everybody gets to pick who they feel strongly about.
Good luck tonight, Angie. Thank you for talking to us.
We asked folks, are you part of the MAGA movement? 53%, a majority of those that we've interviewed thus far say yes, they consider themselves part of the MAGA movement. 41% say no, they're not. We also asked folks, do you think Joe Biden legitimately won the 2020 election? 68%, 68%, more than 2/3 of those in these early entrance poll results showing up early to the caucus sites say no, he did not. Wrongly say no, he did not win legitimately in 2020. And then we asked, if Donald Trump is convicted of a crime, do you still think he's fit for the presidency? A similar result here. Nearly 2/3 of those who have showed up at the Republican caucuses tonight in Iowa, at least these early arrivers, tell us, yes, Donald Trump is still fit for the presidency, even if convicted of a crime. These numbers show a very Trump-aligned Republican electorate, Jake.
I love the guys that are like, no, I'm not a part of the MAGA movement. Yes, I think Joe Biden stole the election. Yes, I think Trump is infallible and didn't do anything wrong.
Entrance polls, obviously, that's very strong support.
Good-looking electorate for Donald Trump right here.
Yeah, that's your professional
there are literally
assessment.
thousands of us
Mr.
out
Joyner
there.
did not respond to that poll, I promise. No. These people have already...
No, I'm not a part of the MAGA movement. Yes, I think Donald Trump is God King. Excuse me. No, I'm not a part of the MAGA movement. Yes, I think Joe Biden is a pedophile vampire. Excuse me. What do you mean?
Hey, Anderson. Yeah, this place is starting to fill up. Lots of folks coming here. We've got 6 different precincts. And we have this lovely family who showed up with their 2 very adorable formerly cold children. Now they're here, they're warm, and they're the cutest things ever. Hi. Tell me your name.
I'm Eric. It's my wife, Sarah.
Nice name, by the way. I'm also Sarah. So Eric and Sarah, and who are these lovely little kids?
Lydia and Caleb.
Lydia and Caleb. Hi, guys. Hi. Are you sleepy? A little bit. Tell me what you're doing here. Have you ever caucused before?
Yes, this would be time number 3 for me. And
this is my first time in Iowa.
Okay, so this is your first time in Iowa. You've not done this before. Have you given some tips, or have things changed?
This looks pretty similar, yeah. Sarah was describing to me how things went in Minnesota. It sounds about the same, so just maybe a little bit warmer sometimes.
Well, Minnesota, I mean, you know, it gets this cold there. That's like kind of the norm, right, Sarah?
Yes.
Like, this is nothing to you. So this is your first time here, but not your first time caucusing. Why do you caucus? Why do you come and do this? You have to go through extremely cold temperatures. You had to get the kids ready, and we know that takes a minute. Why do you show up to do this?
It's just a chance to have our voices heard and participate in the process here. So I've come and caucused ever since I was able to. It's actually kind of interesting to find out that we can be involved in the process. So if you're going to ask me, I'm going to tell you. So.
Yeah. And what about you, Sarah?
It's important to know who our leaders are going to be and have a say in that.
Do you guys know who you are definitely going for at this moment in time, or can you be swayed?
We do. We know what we're going for.
Yes, we do.
You know. And you clearly are interested in the microphone. One day, my friend, you too might be able to use one of these. You're very cute. So there you go. Been here 3 times, first time here in Iowa. This place is filling up, though, and I want to just give you a quick look at the room. Leon's going to show you, my photographer is going to show you what's going on. By the way, they will start counting in just a few minutes here, so things will start to get really interesting. Guys?
Kate, who are you standing with? Who are these lovely Iowans?
These lovely Iowans, says Jake Tepper. Exactly, lovely Iowans that I have now become best friends with. This is April and Isabel, both Iowa State students, both born and raised in Iowa. Ames, born and raised. Des Moines, born and raised. Now, tell me, this is your first caucus?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
And this is your first caucus as well?
Yes.
Okay, so why did you want to come out and caucus?
Because I want to make a difference and impact the world I live in.
Isabel, it's a secret ballot.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you guys checking in.
Yeah.
Have you decided who you're going to be caucusing for this evening?
Yes, I have.
Would you like to tell me?
Sure, Ron DeSantis.
What is it about Ron DeSantis?
What?
So actually,
He's
I
hot.
just listened to her family, and they tell me about who they're gonna vote for. So they were telling me about him, and
Are you going to caucus for DeSantis as well?
yes, I am. That's my plan.
Have you been decided and committed for quite some time, or has this been a journey for you?
I thought they were just like trolling. I thought they were like libs who were just trolling.
On a lot of my parents' wisdom because they have been looking into it, and I really trust them. But I really like how Ron DeSantis has communicated, and what he's done in Florida sounds pretty good. And I really appreciate how he is respectful and the way he treats people and interacts. I really respect that.
What?
And I want that in my leader.
April and Isabel, thank you both so much. Heading into the gymnasium right now as we're about to begin. Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
All right,
I think
Kate
these people
Baldwin,
are
go
dumber than
Cyclones.
Trump voters.
Appreciate it. Let's check back.
I think those people are dumber than Trump voters. I'll say it. They literally don't even know why they're voting for Ron DeSantis. This is the most ethnic man in Iowa right now, 100%.
Expecting around 200 people right now. We've calculated roughly between 40 and 50 caucus goers. And if I could ask the room, folks, if you could show me your hands, how many
I
of
was
you
the first
are
black
caucusing
person
for the
we've
first
seen.
time?
Is it possible for a candidate to run on a specific set of morals and completely flip when in office? Yes. You mean what most Democrats do, like regularly? Yes. More Vivek Ramaswamy focus group gems. Iowa voter on Ramaswamy. I'm not being prejudiced, guys, but I don't like his name. I don't like where he came from. After 9/11, I still harbor a lot of hard feelings. I've never felt, I mean, dude, a lot of things are happening today that are making me feel incredibly vindicated. Okay. This is not only like another I told you so moment, but I have rarely ever been able to pinpoint and identify the racism down to like the comma. Okay. Do you understand? Look, I make a lot of predictions. Some of it is, some of it fails and everyone constantly talks about it, like me saying Russia would never invade Ukraine. Don't be silly. Right. But in the overwhelming majority of time, like I do make some pretty solid predictions. I have, however, never in my life been able to make a prediction down to the T. Like I told you exactly what kind of racism they were going to do and what kind of words they were going to use to be directly racist towards Vivek Ramaswamy. And it was verbatim correct. Like 2 hours ago, no. I've been saying this for months. No, not 2 hours ago. I've been saying this for months, okay? Fuckheads like Tim Pool are lucky you aren't a conservative pundit. You call their moves better than he does. Dude, this is why I'm saying to you that I am a hog whisperer, and 1,000% I would be a better right-wing commentator if I wanted to grift. I would literally be a better right-wing commentator than any number of these weird goons and goblins out there. I called that months ago down to the T. Literally down to the 9/11 mention. I told you that exactly on what terms the American hogs and hogalinas and hogettes were going to say, Vivek Ramaswamy, I don't understand it. He's like, you know, he one of them guys that did 9/11, right? Americans do not know how to be racist towards Indian people. Okay, Hasanabi, brother, if you think that I'm pulling a LeBron with this, I don't know what to tell you, because this is to a T. You also said he knows this too, and he's doing this for a cabinet position. Yes, he knows he's not going to get VP. There's no way for him to get anything. Like his last name is not going to come on. His last name is not going to appear next to Donald Trump. Like that's not going to happen. Louder with Hasanabi, someone said, yes, dude, I would fucking destroy. I would destroy as a right-wing commentator. You don't have to be correct with your takes to be a right-winger, just racist. Yes.
My son is learning. He's young. He's learning. We stick together as a family.
Bro, he's got a Minecraft jersey on.
We're just trying to be supportive and hopefully make America great again. That's what we need.
All right. I can tell by your hat who you're probably going to vote for, is right? Is everybody here? Is this Trump family? All right. Thank you, Allens. We appreciate you all for coming and talking to us. We appreciate you. And it's about to start, right? The county's about to start. Jake, back to you.
I feel like forcing your Minecraft loving child to go and caucus around smelly old people in the middle of an afternoon is probably the most surefire way that they're never going to vote Republican again, right? I assume that there is 0% chance that that child's becoming a communist, okay? That child in like 3 or 4 years is going to be in this community being like, dude, I hate my father. He's so fucking annoying. Like, he's such a psychotic hog. I mean, half of this community is exactly like that kid.